Hey guys, what's going on? It's Figured Out coming at you with my fourth ever video review. This time being on the McFarlane Art of Spawn issue 7 Spawn figure. Now Spawn is a brilliant character. I do believe he's the best-selling independent character. Obviously, not including Marvel characters because they're part of a franchise. Obviously, Spawn being made just by Todd McFarlane himself. Brilliant comic book. Yeah, it does start and get a little bad, getting more down the line, but I think that's acceptable. Everyone runs out of ideas, especially after near 200 comic books. But I really like this figure, of course, being based off issue 7, like I've already said. I've only read, personally, the first 12 issues of Spawn, because I got the graphic novel, which have the first 12 in. And so, with only reading the first couple, this is how I picture Spawn when I see him, with more the red in the guns. Of course, Spawn changed. He kind of went more all black with just the white stripes and stuff like that. So, and less ammo pouches, no guns, but he had more bigger gauntlets on his feet and on his hands. And I do have a figure of about up to maybe 100 issues or something where he's like that, so look out for that if you're interested. I can't tell you the exact number because I don't have the figure on me right about now. But let's get into more of the figure. Now, for starters, let me just say this figure's sculpt is one of the best sculpted figures I've seen, or I personally own in my entire collection. No matter if you like Spawn or not, you must say this is an absolutely brilliant, absolutely gorgeous looking figure. I mean, the camera just doesn't do it justice at all. I mean, it's just gorgeous, Let's give you a full 360. I mean, even look at this cape. I mean, like I say, the camera isn't picking up, but there's all this detail coming in. I mean, it just looks, even though it's sculpted plastic, I mean, it just looks like it flows. It's got like lots and lots of black washes in. Just gorgeous. I don't know when this figure was actually made, because McFarlane figures have kind of the reputation for not being so great, but this one's just brilliant. I mean, it is his own independent character. I suppose it makes sense that he does the best job on it. As you can see, kind of real chains there. Put them wherever you want, like overlapping the gun or something. Of course, normally I sit and fiddle with the figure a bit. The one drawback to all this superior detail is this figure's barely got any articulation. I think he's got 4 points. I'll go through it here. His head goes left and right a little, and his arm kind of goes that way and that way. I don't know why you would want to do that though. And he does rotate at the wrist, and this arm up here does rotate a little, you can see. But like I say, even the small amount of articulation he has is very limited. Let's give you another 360. The weapons on his back, absolutely gorgeous. I mean, even if you don't like Spawn, this is one to own just for how badass he looks on his shelf. When my friends come round and I show them my collection, when I first got this guy, they were always like, oh my god, who's that? Even the guys who don't collect comic books that I know, I mean, they just said how badass he looks. You just gotta get this figure. Now, there is one little downfall to this figure. The paint isn't great, I guess. I mean, obviously I've just been going on about how gorgeous it is, but there has been a little bit of paint wear. Like when I turned his head, I don't think the camera will pick this up, but a little bit of his paint came off on his cheek here, so he has a little white, a little black dot. I don't know if you can see that. And on his cape there's some silver. I mean, no big issue, I can deal with it, but maybe just something to point out if I'm doing a professional review of this guy. Just look at all this guy's weaponry, knife, grenades. I mean, these aren't removable, but I don't care. This gun is removable from his hand, but I don't see why you would. Oh, you guys need this figure. It's just brilliant. Any questions, please ask. And I don't like asking for subscribers, but maybe check out my videos, and if you like them, please subscribe, be cool. And I guess I'll see you guys next time.